Your network may appear perfectly healthy on the surface. The indicator lights on your switches and routers blink with a reassuring rhythm. Your cable management is immaculate, a testament to careful planning and execution. Yet despite this outward appearance of order, the complaints persist. Users report that critical applications lag during peak hours. Data backups crawl, taking far longer than they should. The source of this frustration is often small, silent, and easily overlooked. It is a legacy concept embedded directly into your hardware, a silent saboteur of performance. It is the outdated idea of a dedicated static uplink port. This single point of failure is a relic of a simpler time, and in today's complex digital environment, it is actively choking your network's potential from the inside out. An uplink port is, at its core, a physical connection that network administrators have traditionally designated for a special purpose. We label it, configure it. The concept of an uplink port encourages a form of one-way thinking that is deeply ingrained in traditional network design. We see a port labeled uplink and instinctively connect it to the next switch up the hierarchy, creating a simple, linear path. This mental model is easy to grasp, but fails to account for the complex, multi-directional reality of modern data flows. Think of a neighborhood with many houses, where every single car must first drive to a single designated intersection to leave the area. Even if a faster, more direct route exists, the established rule forces all traffic onto one congested road. A diagram showing multiple devices on a switch all funneling traffic through a single congested uplink, contrasted with a multi-lane highway. This is precisely what happens inside a switch when one port is treated as the sole exit. That forced convergence of traffic creates a predictable and severe bottleneck, every packet destined for another part of the network. A server in the data center, a colleague on another floor, a service in the cloud is funneled into the same queue for the same physical interface. As application demands increase, this queue grows longer, and the time each packet spends waiting, a metric known as latency, skyrockets. The result is a network that feels sluggish and unresponsive, even when the underlying cabling and hardware are capable of much higher speeds. The solution to the static uplink problem is not to buy a faster switch or a more expensive cable. The solution is to think differently about how traffic moves. We must shift from a rigid hardware-defined path to a flexible, software-defined strategy. This is the core principle behind dynamic upstream interfaces. Unlike a physical uplink port, an upstream interface is not a single, fixed plug on your hardware. It is a logical, abstract construct. It represents the idea of an upstream connection, which can be dynamically mapped across multiple physical ports as the network's needs change. This decouples the logical path of data from the physical wiring. The network itself becomes intelligent, rather than being manually configured to use a single exit. The switch or router can treat a group of physical ports as a collective resource. Using protocols like Link Aggregation Control Protocol, LACP, or software-defined networking controllers, the system can balance traffic across all available links. Adopting a strategy of dynamic upstream interfaces delivers immediate and tangible improvements to your network's performance and resilience. And you'll see the difference quickly. The first and most obvious benefit is a dramatic increase in available throughput. Instead of being limited by the 1 gigabit per second of a single physical port, 10 gigabits per second of a single physical port, or even 40 gigabits per second of a single physical port, you can aggregate the capacity of multiple ports. For example, bundling 4 10 gigabit per second ports into a single logical upstream interface creates a 40 gigabit per second data highway. This means that no single port becomes a choke point. The system intelligently distributes traffic across all 4 links, allowing for a much higher volume of data to be moved at once, and ensuring that the switch's internal capacity can be fully utilized. The second key benefit is the enablement of true, unencumbered bidirectional flow. As discussed, modern applications depend on simultaneous sending and receiving of data. With a single, congested uplink port, these competing traffic flows create interference and degrade performance. By using multiple physical links for a single logical upstream interface, the system can intelligently manage these flows. For instance, outbound traffic might be balanced across links 1 and 2, while inbound traffic is prioritized on links 3 and 4. This separation prevents contention and significantly cuts latency. Migrating away from the legacy uplink model may sound like a complex undertaking, but it is far more accessible than you might think. Modern network switches and software controllers are designed to make this transition straightforward. The primary cost is not expensive new equipment but the time invested in planning and execution. To begin, follow a simple, practical checklist. The first step is to gain visibility. Map your current network topology. Identify every static uplink port. Analyze traffic patterns. Use your network monitoring tools. Understand peak utilization, packet drop rates, latency at choke points. This data will form the business case. Next, choose your tools. Review your existing hardware. Many enterprise switches support link aggregation like LACP. A firmware update may unlock these features.